5.
Hello, and welcome to McRaeathon. Wait, is that a monkey?
Oh yeah.
Either way, so if you're just coming from this video, which isn't very likely, but still a possibility, what is McRaeathon? Well, we're a 2-day speedrunning marathon held annually here on the McRaeathon and BSG channels. Through the power of the internet, we're bringing you 2 full days of racing goodness from the comfort of our homes to yours. And before I ramble on too long, I'm gonna pass the microphone to the doanezone. And also, try not to make it sound too funny.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. This is a very strange game, and coming right off a legitimate rally game, this is going to be a little bit of a different pace. This is more of a puzzle racer. But we're going to the stage 6-6. It's the any percent run. We need to gather at least 35 trophies to make it all the way to the end of those stages. But yeah, we'll talk about it as we go. We're getting ready to get started here with a countdown.
Alright, so will I do the countdown, or should we go the office?
I'll start. Ready?
Alright,
3,
okay.
2, 1, go.
Okay then, so toy stunt bike Tiptop's child. I think that's the thing. But compared to Art of Rally, which I have quite a bit of early experience from, I really do know nothing about this game. But I think I was put on it to commentate because it's a game with Funny Monkey, and Funny Monkey is always rad. So yeah, thedoanezone, explain the run for us.
All right, so this is a really weird game. It's this is a game where we have to go through a bunch of mini areas and collect. There are 3 different types of flags in each level. There's a time flag where we have to beat a certain time. There's a flag for a certain amount of a high score we need to get. And then there is... There are the third one. What is the third one? Sorry, Third one is actually flags. That's right. Each stage has 3 flags. And this is a bit of a new route too. I'm trying to find the ways to get 35 flags as quickly as possible. So you want the quickest stages where you can get all 3 flags. Or the high score. And yeah, as you can see, the physics of this game are pretty weird.
To me, the game looks and sort of feels like if Joe Danger was made for men!
Yeah, exactly. So, at the end of this stage, you'll see I launch, and that was a good bounce. You can also get a bad bounce, and it'll kill your momentum. So you have to be careful on what stages you choose to launch at the end. Also, it's really easy to overshoot flags sometimes. And all the time, you're still trying to rack up points. You're still trying to get to the end as fast as possible. Because you want all the flags. And I missed one there. But that's okay. There are backup flags.
I love how for the end of every single stage, even if you're not gonna fall, it's just optimal to just chuck yourself off of the bike.
It's true, yeah.
That is really funny.
Even if you're in a complete flat area, it's always better. There's a launch at the end of this stage that's one of the best in the game. See there it is.
I'll see what you mean when you get to it.
Yeah, but you'll see you can ride on your back. It's weird, when you fall off your bike, it's in very specific scenarios. So you get to find out exactly when you fall off, and you can ride upside down sometimes. But as soon as you touch the back of your neck to anything, you'll fall. But it's a really interesting game.
Tiptop is an extremely powerful mini monkey if he can just casually bounce off a long string of knives.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
He's a legend, to be sure.
something really crazy must be going on in his mind. And speaking of which, we're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues, to support anyone who's dealt with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind.
And that's actually a big reason of why I wanted to do this speedrun. If you look into my speedrun.com page and stuff like that, the launch at the end of this level is the best.
Ooh, so you're doing this because of the swag at the end launches.
Yeah, look at that. Over all the plates.
I can absolutely respect that.
I used to specifically go and chase a bunch of world records. I love to do that as part of my speedrunning, and I've amassed hundreds, over 300 now, but I'm kind of done. I've done all of my... Oh, see, I'm about to fall on my neck here, and I'll actually fall off the bike. But now, I don't want to just... I spent a lot of time grinding, and turning casual games into speedruns, and sometimes that killed the fun of it. So, now, I specifically... I'll keep my world record skills at certain games, but what I really want to do is I want to go to different speedrun charity marathons and speedrun for good, because I did want to talk about sometimes I would play this game and it is just a funny, silly monkey racer, but when you're grinding for world records, sometimes it becomes unhealthy and you stop having fun. So I wanted to specifically talk about that in regards to raising money for Mind. That it's something that doesn't just affect teenagers and young adults. I'm 37 years old now, and I've tortured myself doing world record speedruns, grinds, and now I just do it to help instead. I'm not chasing world records anymore. It was fun while it lasted, but it's important to keep your mental health in check.
Those have to be probably one of my favorite motives from a speedrunner. I think I've heard in a while. I think generally my favorite kinds of speedrunners are the people who run obscure games casually, just to go, hey, how much can I optimize and break this game that no one knows about? Take me for example. The game I speedrun the most in my life, and I'm pretty sure I said this a couple times before on the stream, is a PS2 adaptation of the Wacky Races cartoon. and on my own, I was able to find a lap skip for the second stage, where the game, when trying to put you back from the out of bounds section, flings you all over the map, but then unintentionally flings you into the starting line.
Wow.
It saves 30 seconds, and it's wild to see.
Yeah, I've done a lot of that sort of thing. I've had world records and stuff like HD, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy 15, some fairly big games, Soul Calibur 4, but mostly my biggest grinds have been in funny, silly games that nobody plays, like Tiptop's Trials, or my big one is Lunar the Silver Star. I've been trying to commentate, but it looks like I already have unlocked 6-6. I had to do 2 backup trophies.
Oh wow, that was quicker than I thought.
Yeah, I have world record in this. I've recently redone the route. I have a 7:18, so I figured 10 minutes would give me enough time to do it a little easy and be able to talk about what I wanted to talk about. And luckily, I did miss 2 trophies, but if I didn't say so, you might not have even noticed. Luckily, it didn't really cost all that much time.
Yeah, because to be honest, speedrunners notice a lot of small things that completely go past them all the time. It's like you'll just casually be watching a speedrunner just doing his thing, and then he'll say something like, I can get the fish clip, and you'll be wondering, what the heck is a fish clip? And then
Time is coming up. Time is at this right here.
Alright, done! So, what was the time you got again? Because my stream is actually kind of late.
My world record was 7:18. I'm sure I didn't beat that, but it should have been pretty decent.
Okay, I just saw the ending round Fleeing and talking about, and yeah, it is glorious. you just casually pull a Gmod and just break the physics underneath the bike. It's just boom.
Yep. So that was the any percent run of Tiptop's trials. I'm the only runner of it. I'd love to have some competition on the leaderboards. I have made a route that can get the sub 7-minute run now. So the time is out there. It's a fun run. So anyone that wants to play, I'd love to have you. I'm the moderator on speedrun.com, and yeah, there's a lot of ways to have fun and play the game at the same time. It's a puzzle game and a racer, a platformer, and there you have it. Any percent, 35 trophies. Thank you very much for commentating, Ham, and for having me on this speedrun at McRaeathon 2023. Thank you, of course, everybody. Please donate. The charity is mine, and it's something I feel pretty strongly about. I wanted to come on and talk about the mental health aspect of a world record speedrunner. There were some nights that I played this game for 3.5 hours into 2 a.m. and never got the PB. So you gotta, and this is a 10-minute run, you know. You gotta be kind to yourself. The PB will come with your skill, and if you're not supposed to have world record, don't torture yourself over it. Games are meant to be fun, and this is a fun speedrun if anyone's interested. But don't come and grind until you're unhappy. Take care of yourselves, and go fast while you do it.
thedoanezone, I really like your enthusiasm, and I love how you're here to specifically help out the great cause. And that'll be the last game I'm commentating today. And before we move on, my actual future career goal, as of right now, is to be an esports commentator. And to everyone watching here today, you just witnessed my first step into the commentating world, which I can use as what's it called? Proper work experience. So I can say, hey, I've commentated before, and then showcase this. So thank you to everyone that donated. Thank you to everyone that's watched. And from the absolute bottom of my heart, you're all amazing. It's kind of difficult to think of last words when your head has that much space. But if I'm going to be rambling on this long, I think I might as well cut myself off here. But thank you to everyone here. Thanks to everyone from the studios. Thanks to all the runners here. And with that, I'll hand it over to Brian now.
And thanks to BSA too. Thank you guys all.
Good luck for the rest of the runners, especially you, Brian. I'll be watching that quite eagerly.